Wi-Fi connection, so hopefully there'll be less internet issues this time.
Okay.
And there usually are.
Let me get the stream up so I can look at chat. Okay, we're live now.
Hello, Septuple Anti.
Hello.
All of our audio sound good to you guys?
Give me 1 sec.
Okay. The thing that happens when things usually disconnect happened, but I hope that will be fine. Is anything lagging right now?
Yeah, that should do it. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No problem. Audio's all good. That's good. Any buffering or lagging so far?
Doesn't look like it.
Said there were some dropped frames, but not too many. It's lagging a bit, but nothing too major. Okay, I guess that's fine. I mean, the lagging I have less of an issue with as long as it's not buffering or turning into an actual slideshow.
Yeah.
Just gonna wait a little bit more for people to come in.
Bro.
Good question. That being said, it is getting worse. Oh, that's great. That's fun. Oh yeah, it said that the drop frames are 63%. Dang it! I reset my router and everything. I thought that would fix things.
It buffered for like a millisecond. Oh, there it goes again.
Dang it! Why does this keep happening? What has changed? I don't think anything is, like, of my setup has changed. Is this router just really cheap and getting not as good? Is that what's happening?
I mean, that's my Wi-Fi.
Yep. Hope it's not still happening.
It's going good for now.
Okay.
Oh, did you...
Wait. What?
Don't you usually do, like, an announcement or something?
I've done announcements in a couple places. I got distracted. Oh, well, hello, Croak. Always great to see you. You missed the technical difficulties? No. Yeah, well, yeah. you have to be fashionably early to get to those. Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky and we'll get unlucky. Oh, look! It just said that there are some more dropped frames. 65% over the last 2 minutes. Hopefully,
It buffered, but it's like there's no glitches or anything.
I don't like the buffering either, though, is the thing. Alright, if you guys think it'll be fine to keep going, then we'll keep going.
Yeah. Croak, tell me you got my message. Oh, yeah, you got it.
Why did you send them?
You know how I got the frame yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
And I just had to send the picture.
Nice. What's the difference between lagging and buffering? I'm honestly not sure. Well, in my mind, lagging is when, like, there's, like, frames that get skipped and it, like, pauses and stuff, but, like, buffering is when, like, it actually has to load the video. That's the difference in my mind. Also, why are there still Discord notifications going off? I'm supposed to be in streamer mode.
What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Oh no.
What do you mean? What did happen?
It was your stream for me. It did like the thing where like ends. Oh wait, no, there we go. Okay, I just had to refresh it.
Okay. Okay, now I'm in streamer mode. But the stream crashed. Oh, great! Love when that happens.
It's still up. I swear. You're still live.
Now it's back. Okay, you guys you're scaring me.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I really need to figure out what's up with all this. Maybe there's something in like my dongle's manual or something.
Oh, anyway, forgive me. I shall be eating because I haven't eaten in like 2 days.
Yeah, Sky is taking. Okay, are we back? Are we back?
Oh, okay, you freaked me out for a second. What happened?
I had an idea too that sometimes just unplugging my dongle and plugging it back in makes things work better. I don't know if it will this time, but the stream is still going on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're back. Yay! I love when that happens. Is anything better than it was before I did that?
I think it's caught up again. Could you go over the continue and load real quick? Okay, that works.
Continue, load, and it froze again, yay, oh great, that's fine. I don't understand.
Okay, about a minute delay, I think.
A minute delay? That's the... There's something weird going on, nothing's... no, Is it going now still?
I mean... Are you up? Oh, you were frozen for a minute.
I was?
For a sec, I think. I think you like moved off screen away from your tracker.
Oh. That's weird. I know, that's less than a minute here. Alright, whatever. Hopefully it'll get better. So yeah, last time, Edgeworth got accused of murder again. He's very what are the drop frames? 55%? Okay, whatever. Edgeworth is quickly, catching up to Maya's record for times being accused of murder.
How many is that right now?
Well, I believe Maya's record right now is 3 times. And Edgeworth's record right now is also 3 times. So... I just left stream and came back. It's working now. Okay, that's good. Yeah, and we started inspecting the item, the shop on the plane with a very tired flight attendant. And that's where we left off. And if it's all the same to you guys, how about we do that now? Go back there. Sound good?
Yep.
All right. Which one is the? This is the more recent one. Okay. Resume here. I believe that'll get us started off right here. Yep, and also it's Pixel Day. She looks very different in pixel form. Alright, is there anything in here that we haven't, looked at? I feel like we looked at everything that we could. No, seems like... Okay, and is there anything we can do, turbulence in the suitcase, maybe? I don't know if that's...
It did look like there was, like, on one of the suitcases, it looked like they had, like, blockers to keep the wheels from moving. Like, right there, right there,
Oh,
right there.
right, yeah, you're right.
Listen.
The buffer moments are increasing somewhat. That's unfortunate, but I don't know what to do at this point. Yes, there's definitely something wrong here. Whoa, huh? What's with the sun yelling? Tell me, Miss Meele, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases? Oh, well, sure. They totally is strange. Like color and such. That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention. Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, I'm working on being not as scary anymore. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper. Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? Well, I guess they take after their creator. Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Meele. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. Yeah, I didn't notice that one of them had, boots and the other one didn't. Upon closer inspection, they really are hideous. They looked hideous upon less inspection too. I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said. What's wrong? She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. I can't keep insulting everybody out loud. What's this? What's this? I've spotted something that's not quite right. I didn't realize that we had such low health. Well, not really that too low, but less health than full.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost at half.
What is so unusual about the suitcase? Well, there's no stoppers, and also one of these wheels is red when the others are blue. Which is interesting. Something very peculiar about these wheels. Huh? As in, no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying. And so it is very likely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Oh, yeah, that's really smart, Mr. Edgeworth and stuff. What were you saying?
I'm not gonna talk about the blood stain on it.
Wait, there's a blood stain?
I'm pretty sure it's blood.
The red part?
Juice. Yeah.
Oh, it might be. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Okay, we're doing this again. Okay, why are those lemurs that's all over it?
I think so.
It's apparently designed by Miss Teneiro herself. Design has a certain je ne sais quoi about it. Yes, perhaps that is the best way to put it. There's a price tag. A $1,200 price tag. Not exactly priced by someone...
God.
What?
The price.
Oh yeah, that is terrible. Not exactly priced by someone with a conscience, I'd say. This wheel right here. What's this? What's this? The wheel is completely covered in something. This color and this scent, it appears the substance in question is grape juice! You were right! It is grape juice. And the stream ended and then you had to come back? Are you serious? What the fuck? Okay, what is happening? Why is this happening all of a sudden? Has
this happened with your other streams?
Yeah, it's been happening, like, consistently, but only over the past couple weeks, and I don't know why. Why would there be juice on the wheel of the suitcase? Anything else of note on here?
It looks like about the size of my suitcase, and yet it's $1,200. I think mine was like 50 or something.
The red part, that's just the case design. I've had one of those. Yeah, but it's different than the other ones. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else I can examine. Wait, nope, never mind. It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside.
What? Hey.
What? Okay, that was sent at 9:16 for me. Let's see when you get it. Well, it's only... it's 1:17 for me, which I believe is probably just a minute later. If I know time zones correctly. Also, yeah, that cloth does not look good. A piece of cloth, and it's soaked with blood. Ah! It's blood! I just said that. It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to a murder after all. Investigation complete! Yay, we get our health back. So explain this to me. What does this suitcase have to do with the murder? I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used a suitcase in some manner. Such as to move something, perhaps? But aren't you just talking about the cloth, then? Is it only on the streams I join? No, Camille Fandango. It's been happening on all of them. But thank you for joining here. That alone is too small. A large item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used a suitcase to transport is... the body?
Oh, because the body's still there.
Wait, I can't... No, do I think it's increasing? Oh, no. Yes. Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Alright, yeah, that makes sense. You'd think someone would have, like, cleaned it better. But, in light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. Which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location. So you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it? Exactly. What is it? Nothing, just that I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something. Oh, no. Interesting. Oh, wait, this is you.
Oh, okay, that's me.
Sorry, hang on. Yeah. The line.
Oh. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I am very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. The captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He says that he'd appreciate if you would wrap it up here and return to your seat.
I understand his sentiments, however, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the 2 sites. Under your supervision, of course.
If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, sure you are. You're very suspicious still. Sounds like fun! We can camp out and watch over everything together. And go to bed. I really want to go to bed. Someone please let me go to bed. I found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge. I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Meele reminded me about Miss Teneiro, I cannot allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so, just 1 minute after we stopped, there would have been to be continued.
Oh my god.
Okay, we were complaining about... Of course we are. We were complaining about, oh, there should have been a to be continued by now, and then there was gonna be if we just waited just a little bit longer. Alright, well, we're on the ground now. We're at the Hope Springs Airport. I know that once we had landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over, and thanks to Miss Teneiro and Miss Meele, I was able to preserve the crime scene. I just can't shake it. Wasn't able to talk with Miss Teneiro in private. So I'm left wondering just what was she up to? Why did she do what she did? There must be a way for me to continue my investigation. And it's time! I've been expecting you, Miles Edgeworth. Hey! It's Franziska! Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite little sister.
Yeah. Franziska? I thought you were still in Germany. I go where I am needed. And wherever there are criminals to be caught. Her name is Franziska von Karma, the daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. She used to have a very annoying voice, but then I guess she she got tired of doing it at some point. Are you heading up this case? What, are you heading up this case? Is that how you say that? Whatever.
I think so.
It would be a bit of a relief if you are. Don't you try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth! I'm placing you under arrest! Why? What? It's quite frustrating, actually. I had hoped to exact my revenge on you in a different venue. Perhaps the Green Music Center, but I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal! Have you no shame? Franziska, did you forget some things about your dad? I think you might have. Wait, it has all been a big misunderstanding. I didn't kill the victim. A misunderstanding? I heard all about the murder over the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim on the first floor and then beat him to death! Franziska, do you honestly believe that I killed a man? Yes, let the Eepy girl be a Eep, yes. She deserves a rest. I hope she's taking a nap somewhere. ... I suppose...
So this game came out in 2009. When did the first game come out?
The first Phoenix Wright game? 2001.
They had 8 years! How'd you fuck up your own lore?
What do you mean?
Because clearly she doesn't remember that her father's a criminal.
I don't think that's fucking up the lore. I think she's just in denial. I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I've investigated this for myself. I can put your arrest on hold until then. Does her hair look grayer than before?
I think it's more blue. like cyan blue.
I feel like it was bluer before, but that now it's like become more gray blue. I don't know. That's as it should be. Ha! I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you, of all people. To be perfect in every way, the fulfillment of that creed alone is all I strive for. Well, I have my own creed which I must fulfill, so why don't we solve this together? I have to get going. The crime scene awaits. Don't you dare leave town. Trust me, I had no intention to. Detective Gumshoe!
Wait, what?
Detective Gumshoe!
I got you!
Too slow!
Ow!
Listen up, I'm leaving you in charge of watching this man. Don't mess up, understand?
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm supposed to guard him?
A simple yes or no, detective.
Yes, sir! Understood, sir. Okay, that's... okay. You just leave it to me!
Miles Edgeworth, if you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot, are we clear? Now then, if you'll excuse me, I need to get lunch.
Good to see you again, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Boy, am I glad to see you're okay.
It's nice to see you too, detective. Thank you, detective.
I believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this.
I have to admit, I'm a bit curious as to what Franziska is up to. Maybe I should ask the good detective. Very well, in that case I have a few questions for you. Alright, let's talk.
Bye. Okay.
What? Initial investigation? So how is the initial investigation going?
We just shipped the body off to the coroner's office. And we're taking statements now, sir.
Yeah, Franziska is suppressing her trauma by just denying anything bad that has happened in her family history. That sounds like Franziska. She was always good at quick responses to a case.
I'd say she was, a little too quick, sir.
She's what they call a speedrunner, you see. Oh, how so?
I rushed on over as I got word of the affair, sir.
There was an affair? Wait, I thought there was a murder.
But somehow when I got here, Miss Von Karma was already barking out orders at everyone.
Gray says, okay, I'm here, what's going on? Franziska! Yeah, Franziska was just here. She is great.
Also, I was gonna say something silly and now I forgot it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Wait, did you read that? Yeah, that line already?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh wait, no, I didn't read this one. It's kind of creepy, as though she knew there had been a murder or something. It's like, no! And it come in advance to await your flight's arrival.
Wait.
Oh, wait, yeah, here we go.
Wait,
okay,
why?
I remember now.
Wait, why? Okay, sorry. Say the thing.
The line or what?
What, the thing you were going to say?
Oh, when you said something about speedrunners, how do speedrunners do this thing?
I mean, they probably just run around very quickly and then mash buttons when they're talking.
Okay.
Oh, good, you fixed the thing where you couldn't hear anything. That's good. That was worrying. I thought that the problems with the stream would be way worse. Sorry that there's still buffering and stuff. That is sort of odd. She did show up rather quickly and out of the blue. Plus, I still don't know why she's here in America. There must be some backstory to all of this. Yes, I would love to hear more about Franziska's backstory.
Ms. Vaughn just popped up at the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir.
It was like she was hiding in the ground, just waiting for an opportunity to show up.
Something about chasing down leads related to a certain incident?
There's always a certain incident around these parts. No details.
It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it, even with me, sir.
Knowing
Sorry, I can't embezzle information to you.
Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Plus, I doubt the top secret part is what stopped her from talking to you, Detective. Although I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine.
Anyway, that's about all the info I have, sir. We should find out more as we investigate. I love you, Gumshoe.
Yes, it is high time to resume my investigation, starting with talking to the people involved in this case afresh. Yay, Gumshoe is with us again. Let's talk to these random people that aren't involved. What's a view of the planes preparing for takeoff?
A plane someday and go overseas.
Have you never been to another country before, Detective?
Nope, not yet, sir. I don't even have a passport.
Let's talk to that clearly normal man watching the plane. What a fun 10th anniversary reference. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably something. Oh, we're up to 4 minutes delay. Great. Cool. Love that.
But I've been saving up for that eventual someday. A penny a day to be precise. So no.
Gumshoe, I'm so worried about you.
It's not gonna happen.
At that rate, you won't be making any trips until well after retirement. Okay, who is that man? Looking from behind. I think I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh no, it's this guy! Oh my god. It's salmonella. Nom 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 nom! In Soviet Russia, world flag's lunchbox eats you! How do you say that with your mouth?
Some water.
Found it, lol. Ooh, I feel a wave of creative powers coming on. It's over 9,000! Lols. For my next elite movie, it's gonna be the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo versus the World Samurai Champion of Earth. It's gonna rock so many boxers.
Phew, good thing it was a false alarm. Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
So the Steel Samurai is finally getting a movie.
Completely ignore me as usual.
You know, it didn't occur to me that Edgeworth would probably not be super annoyed by him because he's like, oh yeah, obviously, that's the guy who made Steel Samurai, my favorite TV show. So, I was not expecting to ever see Sal again. That's fun. This man was in first class with me. He was quite shaken up by the whole affair.
I'd be pretty scared too if I got caught up in a murder investigation, sir.
Gumshoe, are you aware what your job is? I did it. I made it the whole flight. I'm not scared of turbulence anymore. This life vest is proof I made it alive. It's now my prized possession. How could you just take that from the plane?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, it's got nothing to do with the murder, at least.
That's still not good. Whatever, okay, I guess, whatever. Lunchland. Not bad. I guess it's gotten big enough to warrant its own branch shops. Wait, wait a second, is that something involved with remember Angel Star from the first game, how she was giving out lunch boxes?
Oh.
Is this like an extension of that?
I can see the sprite handing out the lunchbox. I can see it.
Oh my god. It's burned into your brain. Fun fact, the speedrun record for this game is 4 hours, 22 minutes, and 40 seconds. Oh, that's very fast.
Ooh, wow, always wanted to give their steak lunch a try. Oh my god, it is.
What should I go with? I recommend our airport special World Flags lunchboxes, only available for a limited time. We have a variety of lunchboxes made up to look like different countries' flags. If you really want one that badly, Detective, why don't you go ahead and buy one?
Is that okay, sir? Thanks. Alright, then I'm really gonna get one. Here I go, and you have no money. Excuse me, miss, I'll take a Star-Spangled Banner lunchbox, please.
I hope he's aware that that's the most expensive one on the menu. Oh dear. Is it...
How could you do that to Gumshoe?
This poor man, he needs... Okay, I guess we're going over here. Oh, we're back on the plane, okay. It was just right over there. So, you must be the captain. You want to take the captain?
Sure. Why, yes I am, and who might you be?
I am the prodigy prosecutor, Franziska von Karma, and in the name of the moon, I have a few questions for you. Don't you dare, Captain. Getting friendly with another woman. Excuse me?
What?
What?
Wait.
What is...
No.
Wait.
Is this a Costa Concordia thing now?
What?
Oh, do you not know what happened with the Costa Concordia?
No? What's that?
Basically, it was a cruise ship in Italy that the captain sank because he was trying to do a flyby salute for his girlfriend who wasn't supposed to be where they're driving the ship.
Oh. Oh dear. Wait, you actually didn't recognize salmonella? Well, I kind of thought I did, but I was hoping that I was wrong. Anyway, yeah. I'll never forgive you if you do.
What? My dear Cammy?
Oh, okay, so, yeah, there is is this, like, I feel like this is not a thing that is allowed? But
no,
I don't...
it's not. Also, I just realized this game came out before the Costa Concordia accident, so...
Oh, okay. Alright. That's interesting. I wouldn't bet money on our dear captain to be much of a reputable person.
Sure, you don't want to ask the captain some questions, sir?
He was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt he would know anything of use. Anyway, I like to leave that type of witness to Franziska and her whip. I don't know. I feel like he might be into that. Anyway. Just shrugs. It's not my problem. Oh, great. This guy again.
No, please don't. Please, I beg of you.
He looks less ugly in low resolution. Yes.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. How long do you intend to hold me? It's impossible for me to be the criminal, I told you!
Well, yes, but you are still very annoying, sir. Mr. LeBlanc. Now you've seen Sal, it raises a question, how many other characters could come back in this game? I know of a few that come back. There's probably quite a lot.
Oh, it's you.
I hope you're ready to have to deal with a meek butt bag what? Hang on, what?
Oh.
Wait, you mean Meekins, Larry Butts, and Old Bag? Is that what you're talking about?
God.
I don't know if I'm prepared for that.
Me either. Tell this man to stop stopping me from going! Time is money! I don't have even 1 second to waste for time to spend.
Okay, I guess we're in here now. I can't help but see some similarities between Salmonella and Kiji Inafune. I mean, from what some things I've heard about him, you might have a point. Wonder if there was something there.
Hey, this statue.
What about a detective? Do you notice something?
I saw this guy in a dream last night. It resembles his uncanny, sir.
Are you sure that wasn't Cthulhu? You saw him in your dreams.
Yeah, well, I saw him and then I arrested him. I wanted to show you just how vital I am in our partnership.
Aww.
Yeah.
Being useful in your sleep is of no help to me in the real world, detective. Just let him have his fun.
Oh man, there's a really pretty lady on that plane over there. What? She's looking over here. Quick, sir, wave at her with me, please.
No, I have no interest in women. I refuse to be your wingman on this.
Imagine if it was Maggie.
Yeah, that would be fun. There are a few copies of Sky magazine in the magazine rack. This month's special? Oh, it looks like oh, sorry.
This month's special. Oh, it looks like it's an English trivia quiz. Oh, I've got it. What starts with I and ends and means boldly rude and disrespectful?
Irritable?
No. Incompetent?
No, that's not it. Impolite?
Impudent?
Maybe. Also, wow, a captain named Captain. Truth in advertising. Yeah, well, everybody's name is very relevant to their career in this world. The answer is most definitely insolent. Okay, we were close. We were close.
We were.
Wait.
Time's up. Sorry, sir, but the correct answer is insolvent. Insolvent.
Oh, now it's a 6-minute delay. Oh, fun. Detective Gumshoe, don't tell me your English ability is at the same level as him. This poor guy, most of this game that Gumshoe has been on screen, it's just making fun of him.
They got a piano on this plane. Hey, do you think I can try it out, sir? Oh.
I think you would know better than to randomly touch things at a crime scene, detective. Besides, I didn't know you knew how to play.
I do. I'm practically proficient.
Interesting. The things you learn about people on a daily basis.
I can do dough and ready to come out just right, sir. Oh my god, I love it.
2 notes does not a proficient pianist make, detective. Also, do we ship this? It's supposed to be a power imbalance, but it's pretty clear Cammy is the one wearing the pants, despite not wearing pants. I mean, personally, I think Cammy and Rhoda should kiss, but that's just my thing. I mean, it does explain how Cammy gets away with sleeping on the job so often. That's true. Also, ooh, achievement. It may be too late at this point, but remember to go get the achievement. I know I was trying to do that, but then it sent me over here. I think we'll be able to go back there anyway.
You have to see this chair. It says in honor of Rocker Pals Day.
And what exactly is the big deal with these Rocker Pals?
They're a seriously sweet Swiss superstar band, rock band, sir. Makes me want to listen to one of their songs right now.
Sorry, I got lost in that forest of susses just now.
Do you want me to explain it to you again?
You know, detective, I think I'll have to take a rain check on that, regrettably. Okay, you can go back up the stairs first-class cabin via the stairs. Okay, we're gonna go deal with the thing. This was my seat.
Wow. You read law books even when you're flying, sir?
Were you expecting anything less? Now come along, we must hurry to the crime scene.
Hold on a sec. There's a different book stuck in here. The Steel Samurai's Advent.
Detective Gumshoe, am I going to have to charge you with invasion of privacy? He's such a nerd, I love him.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, do you think I have too many red knights? I think you have too many red knights on this board.
It's just your imagination.
And it looks like that blue pawn is being completely surrounded by the red knights.
This Sunday, Jukebox versus an annoying Ace Attorney characters at the YouTube Dome. Hey, look, Sunday is when we deal with annoying Mega Man characters. Get it right. Now you're seeing things.
Sir, I don't think you're supposed to have a lot of the same piece in it, like in checkers.
I know that, Detective. What do you take me for? I'm only enacting my psychosexual roleplay with Phoenix Wright. I mean, what? Anyway, I got an achievement for that. This was the victim's seat. Let's ignore all of that.
His jacket's just lying there, and his spilled leftover coffee's still there, too.
I don't suppose anyone ever expects to die. Oh god, Gumshoe versus Cthulhu. That would be an interesting game.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, this urn's got a seatbelt strapped tightly around it.
It must be of great value to Mr. LeBlanc, then.
Yeah, I guess if you don't want to churn your urn, then it's always best to buckle up.
I feel like that's probably an innuendo for something. Obviously, but did that have anything to do with the case, Detective?
Nobody gets my jokes.
We appreciate you, Gumshoe, even if you don't make sense.
What's this?
What is it, Detective? Did you find an important piece of evidence?
A giant parfait on top of bread and steak? Make me jealous, sir. It's a feast!
Maybe I should...
What is he last...
Maybe I should just let him have the giant parfait so we can move on. I mean, I think he just bought the Star-Spangled Banner lunch or something. The man in the seat was constantly drinking something.
You know, right before payday, I do nothing but drink the soup from my instant noodles. Oh.
That much sodium can't be healthy. You might want to go in for a checkup.
Do you really think I was serious, Mr. Edgeworth?
Do you really think I have health insurance?
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. I'll never make another joke like that again.
I mean, I kind of believed it.
That's a real big floaty, but isn't it a bit too early in the year for swimming?
Detective, that is not for swimming. It's a lifesaver.
You can't swim with one of those?
No, I mean, I suppose you could, but that's not what they are intended for.
Well then, see, it's the same as a floaty. Shouldn't go around confusing people, sir.
Why do I feel like I've just kicked a puppy? Okay. The man in the seat was the one we just saw out in the airport lobby, hyperventilating. If he's so scared to fly, then why take an airplane to begin with?
Yeah, if he's that scared, you should have caught a ferry or a cruise ship or something. By the way, were you okay with all the turbulence, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, it was nothing I couldn't handle.
Now, I should have figured, right? As if you get on a plane if you weren't scared of them.
Indeed! Let's ignore
I love how he's, like, so carrying.
What?
I like how Gumshoe is, like, making sure he's okay.
Yeah, he's such a great friend, and Miles is Miles.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I want to talk to these people some more. Franziska, I'd like to ask you about the investigation. Miles Edgeworth, can't you see that I'm in the middle of taking his statement? This man is only captain in title. I'm going to teach him to do his job properly.
Focus on and take my responsibility seriously.
He's really...
He's really trembling there.
It makes him take his job seriously. It's not such a bad thing, is it?
Why are you looking at me like that, sir?
I think both of you were really messed up by, who was the... Von Karma.
What did I ever do to deserve this? More than this job, all I truly love is my sweet Cammy.
Might I suggest you not say that at this moment in front of Franziska? Look at this poster.
Poster. What's it for, sir?
License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. Apparently, though I don't know what it's about.
Oh, that movie is the Implied Special. I can't recommend it enough. Oh wait, I thought that was Gumshoe. Oopsie.
When you talk like that, you sound just like Miss Rhoda. You know how I hate that.
Wait for it to come out like that, Cammy.
Clearly, the only remedy for this whipped man is a solid crack of Franziska's whip. You impudent man! If you value your life, you will close that mouth of yours immediately!
Wow, Ms. Von Karma's more hard-boiled than the movie.
Oh dear. Okay, Cammy, what do you have to say? If I may have a word with you, Miss Meele. No, you may not have a word with me! I don't want to talk to any other man except for the captain right now. I have a headache, and I can't deal with this.
Cammy, I will never talk to another woman!
This definitely looks like a job for Franziska. Okay, I'm just gonna let you... Wait, what about these? There's nothing supernatural about earthquakes and elevators. Although, is it just me, or do the elevators have a long-standing hatred for me? I see that Croak is playing this game along with us, apparently. Alright, well, let's see, is there anything else in here? I guess we regrettably have to talk to this guy. Let Gumshoe talk about his Swiss boy band. I would if I could. Sir, you can't go in there. I'm Miles Edgeworth. I'm one of the prosecutors on this case, so please let me through. I'm very sorry, sir. No one is allowed to enter without Miss Von Karma's express permission. But I'm on the case. Yes, I understand that, but I also have explicit instructions not to let you through for Miss Von Karma. Why would you do this to me, Franziska? Okay. Okay, this guy now. Did he finish taking his statement yet?
Yeah, well, sir. I do not condone, or I do not concern if you're not done examining the cargo hold. I want my cargo back!
Okay, but...
If you make a single scratch on my art, you will pay!
Art? What sort of art?
Mr. LeBlanc is an art dealer, so he's got a bunch of artwork down in the cargo hold, sir. There's practically a mountain of them, large and small.
Not every day you get an achievement for psychosexual roleplay. Yep. Sadly. Unless you're playing Thirsty Suitors. Oh, yeah, I haven't played that game yet.
Yeah. From folk costumes to stone statues, I sell all kinds of art.
Folk costumes? Speaking of which, Mr. LeBlanc's hat kind of looks like that other piece of cloth. Oh, you're right, it does. Huh. Interesting. Might we present something about this? Mr. LeBlanc, can you please take a look at this for me?
Oh, it's a Bourgeois cloth.
As I suspected, your hat is made of the same material, I suppose.
Yes, of course, this fabric is so famous. Artists come from over the seas for more. fucked up his accent now, or his...
I don't think it's possible to mess up his accent any more than it already has been. Bloody cloth dad updated my organizer. And this is the cargo you were talking about earlier.
My cargo this time is much many gigantic. You detective, when can I have my cargo moved?
You can get your... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can get your cargo back when we're done investigating, Bob. The stubbornness of your beliefs! It is no good! And it is no good that attendant refuses to exit the attendance room too!
What, that attendant? I wonder if he's talking about Miss Teneiro. Yeah, probably. Yeah, what's up with her? What do you mean by that attendant, Mr. LeBlanc?
She was into the attendance room for her interview. And they still have not come out. They make no sign of coming out either.
Yeah, a lot of people in this game haven't come out yet.
I was finished with my own interview much earlier, quicker than her.
Edgeworth would know a thing or two about not coming out. Why is Miss Teneiro's interview the only one that's taking up so much time? Oh, hi, Franziska. Miles Edgeworth, you were given free rein to examine the plane, weren't you? Yes, I was able to obtain the cooperation of the flight attendants. Speaking of attendants, I'd like to speak with Miss Teneiro. I wonder if you might grant me permission. Hi. Hi.
Oh, wow. Okay, it's skipped to where we are now.
Oh, is it on now still? Though?
No, okay, it's not slideshowing.
Okay. Jump, was that a jump? Yeah, there was a jump.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. I don't like having to do that. Oh god, Jukebox and Sky are high. No, I'd never do that before a stream happens. Anyway,
Oh, I bet it's this part, right? This conflicts with something, right, sir?
You have no idea what you're talking about, do you? Detective Gumshoe, don't speak up when you don't know what you're talking about.
Ouch. I was just trying to follow your lead, sir.
That you would allow a subordinate to take over, you're a disgrace! I guess that wasn't it.
Time has aligned indeed.
I guess so, yeah. Sorry. Okay, so we're just trying to figure out what to do with this thing. It's still buffering though. Great. Okay, so hang on. Okay, since we just jumped, let's try it. Let's just read through this again. Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. The scene of the crime was here in this very lounge the body was discovered. From the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until the body was found, the only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect. Yeah, this wasn't a complete fix, but we're mostly caught up and no more screenshots. Okay, well, hopefully I can find a way to fix this problem eventually, but, okay, the likeliest suspect, yeah, well, okay, but, what are we supposed to do? Okay, do we hold it on this? Don't you think you're being a bit rash by simply declaring me the culprit? I like my affairs to be simple. and perfect. I'll show you the meaning of both when I finish this whole thing within 3 minutes. It's been way more than 3 minutes.
Hey, you can't. You say that like you're cooking a pack of instant noodles. Yeah.
I won't allow even 3 seconds of useless testimony to be uttered in my presence. I see she hasn't changed a bit. I won't allow her to send me to prison so easily. Okay,
Is there anything to show that Miss Rhoda was in here too?
The suitcase?
No.
It would seem that your logic is not as perfect as you think it is. And what is that supposed to mean? This piece of evidence should show you exactly what I mean. Oh yes, it clearly shows what you're thinking. That you're attempting to buy yourself time! What?
We fucked it up.
Oh yeah. Franziska has had an affair? A simple one, but still. I wonder if Maya knows anything about that. Okay, the only person in this lounge the entire time was you. That's not right, but how do we prove that that's not right? Wait a minute. The time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found. Wait, hang on. What do you mean by seen? Please stop pretending like you don't know it's insulting. Mr. Hicks was seen calling for an attendant at 5 a.m. and then from the time after that until the body was found. The person in this lounge.
Dude, talking about or something?
Yeah, what? Wait, but... Hang on, why was he calling for an attendant at 5?
I can't tell which is AM and PM in this thing.
I think the first times are AM, but I mean, who do you think the affair was with? Franziska's so prim and proper, I'd buy her calling a regular relationship an affair. Yeah, she would. Probably. Is it the Sky Magazine? No, it's not that.
And we just lost your health.
What am I supposed to do?
What do we have in evidence?
Okay. Okay. Prosecutor's badge. Probably not that. Mr. Hicks' travel wallet picked up on the floor of the elevator. There's a passport inside.
No.
Body was found at 6:15 inside the elevator. Sky Magazine. The souvenir picture.
No.
The Captain Ugo piggy bank. The grape juice footprints. No. The missing cell phone.
Wait, hang on. Made a restop from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. to transfer cargo and refuel. Okay.
Oh, maybe that has something to do with that? Because he called an attendant at 5 a.m.
But they should have been off the plane or something, right? Because they were taking a break?
Maybe.
Mr. Ivy was there when he took off again at 5 a.m. Okay.
Franziska calls holding hands with a girl an affair. Yeah. Holding hands? I would never partake in such lewd activities. Okay. World famous exporter of Borginian.
What about profiles?
Profiles. Abke Hips, the victim was seen first class Agoya Airlines flight attendant charged taking care of first class from the North European cult Republic of Borginia. He's a wealthy art dealer, time obsessed. Go-Yo Airlines flight attendant charged with taking care of first class. Franziska von Karma. Daughter of the homicide detective. Yeah.
Meele's testimony then?
Maybe. Hang on, let's press this again. What do you mean by scene? Obviously I'm talking about he was calling from a 10 at 5 a.m. Then from that, and that doesn't really contradict the testimony.
I am so confused. What do we do?
None of this seems contradictory. Maybe since the scene of the crime was here, then maybe the suitcase.
No, I think we
wait.
tried that and it didn't.
Wait, did we?
Yeah, we tried the suitcase, but I don't know which one.
But it sometimes it needs to be a specific one.
Should we
Okay.
just look it up?
If the scene of the crime was if the scene of the crime was in the lounge, then it wouldn't have needed to be transported with the suitcase, right?
Maybe.
So there we go. Okay, we finally got something. It appeared that you did not have all the information you needed after all. And what does that mean? I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. A piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location. What? The killer used a suitcase to move the victim's body, meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge at all. Now, who's the one rashly jumping to conclusions? Excuse me? All you did was find this piece of cloth inside the suitcase. It doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose that suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth. I expected you would come to that conclusion. It would seem I can't escape that easily. You should know better than that. Von Karma is perfect in every way. Ah, but did you know that the killer would definitely wheeled the suitcase around at some point? As if there is proof of that! Where was the proof that this suitcase was moved around? The grape juice footprints, right? Because there was grape juice on the grape juice on the wheel.
Yeah.
And it even kind of looks like that.
See the tire track.
Yeah, you can. It's the spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. Yes, and I'd like to draw your attention to this area here. Where is the evidence that proves the killer dragged the suitcase through here? It's the footprint. Why do we keep
the tire?
Why do we keep only noticing these things when they're relevant?
Because I'm so stupid and I didn't realize that was a friggin' tire thing.
You're not stupid. If you're stupid, then I'm stupid. And nobody comment on that. This mark here, wouldn't you say that it looks suspiciously like tracks from two wheels? I suppose. Further, there is also grape juice residue on the wheels of the suitcase. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through here. I suppose this means that the killer did move the victim's body from somewhere else. I'm glad you've come to your senses. Not so fast! It still didn't put you in the clear, not by a long shot. Okay, what do you have now? Franziska's logic part 2. You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit that turbulence. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. Then, while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase, the plane hit that patch of turbulence and out flew the body from within the suitcase. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back to where you'd taken it from and pretended to be the discoverer of the body. What? No, what? Not a bad bit of logic for something you thought of on the fly. Just what are you insinuating? And I will show you exactly how flawed your logic is. No matter how strong of a face you put on, no one, not even you, can hide your fears from me. I'll expose the flaws in her logic in one fell swoop. Okay, where... Oh, okay, but, You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before that plane hit that turbulence. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. Hang on. But this contradicts the fact that this was taken out after the turbulence.
Yeah.
The fact that you took this piece of evidence into account in your testimony is to be commended. Your legal prowess is certainly something to be feared. Evidence and logic. Essential tools that those who would spend in a courtroom must learn to master. What if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix? A fake? This Captain Ugo piggy bank is just a fake. It is not the real murder weapon. What? The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important. And if it was taken after the turbulence had occurred. Well, then what about the blood on the bank? What do you make of that? I assume it was added after the murder when the killer fabricated this weapon. Looking at it this way, the killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. After exiting the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. This feels like Danganronpa with the recreating the crime scene with the faceless person thing.
Oh my gosh.
Then the killer proceeded to pick the bank up from off the floor and took it to fabricate a fake murder weapon by hitting the victim on the head. Finally, the victim's wallet was planted on my personage in my pocket, to be precise. The thing was done so that I would be framed for the murder of Mr. Ackby Hicks. You there! Yes, ma'am? Other than this piggy bank, was anything else resembling a murder weapon found? We didn't find anything in this lounge or in the shop that could be used as one, ma'am. Most of the items that could have been used were broken during the turbulence. The remaining items all tested negative for any trace of blood. I see. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it appears that your stall tactics are at an end.
But it's possible that it's just hidden somewhere, sir.
If the criminal had wanted to hide the weapon in a safer place, I'd think the weapon would have been hidden in the same place as the bloody cloth. Exactly what I was thinking. Because the cloth was hidden inside that suitcase, it signals me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide the evidence. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still on the murderer's personage, or still at the real crime scene. There is one more possibility, and that would be that the piggy bank is in fact the real weapon. What? But didn't we just... Hold it! Let me finish! The killer took the bank out from the display case before the turbulence by opening the lock on the display case door. And it was at the time the clasp in the door was broken. I'd say that a perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, wouldn't you? Let's see, so that means that the killer had the key to the display case. The real killer is Gray Person, the greatest killer of all time. They kill here, in Danganronpa, in Rain Code, in the TF2 comics. They created Ship Damage, the robot. I've been watching OKKO a lot. I really like that show. It's a shame that it's being taken off of everything. Franziska, the person you're talking about... Not so fast, I'm not finished. The person I'm talking about also committed another sin. Adultery! She tricked the captain and granted you permission to conduct your investigation. Yes, it is a sin of lying! I don't think that's a sin. Not at least one of the main 7, at least. Speaking of which, I recall that you also wish to speak with her. Yes. Very well, position granted. But only if I can sit in on your interrogation. Do we understand each other? I have no intention of interrogating her. You are welcome to accompany me if you so wish. Miss Teneiro is in the flight attendant's room. Let's go! Okay, finally. Anything you say? Miss Teneiro is in the flight... Yeah, that's the same thing.
That blue door over there leads to the flight attendant's room, sir.
Alright, let's go see what Miss Teneiro has to say for herself. Okay, we're going in. This is a very cramped room compared to the other ones. So you're the one that poked around inside this plane without the captain's permission? Deviating from the flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming, you know. What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that? Miss Teneiro.
Miss Edgeworth, you're here too.
Can you please help us and shed some light on why you did what you did?
Alright.
Alright, then let's... Hey, what's this poster? What exactly is this panel for? That's not what I was looking at.
That's the emergency control panel for the elevator.
Well, that's suspicious.
We used it to stop the elevator on the first floor and to keep its doors open.
Okay, you know, the one where the body was? There's sure to be a clue of some sort in this trash can. Detective Gumshoe, if you please.
Yes, just leave the rummaging to me.
Scruffy, how dare you go through a woman's trash without her permission? Have you no sense of honor?
I'm sorry. I'm just doing what Mr. Edgeworth told me to do.
Forgive me, Detective. poor Detective Gumshoe. What is all this junk inside these boxes? There's no rhyme or reason to any of it. I mean, the 7 deadly sins are more about why people sin. Murder isn't one of them, but it's generally agreed on as bad. Yeah, that's true, I guess.
That's our lost and found, Mr. Edgeworth. Gold crowns and swords and necklaces. It's like a treasure trove in here, sir.
The fact that these were left on the plane implies they were carried onto it to begin with. Something tells me it's time for Go-Yo to send its metal detectors out for repairs. It's one of those suitcases designed by Mr. Teneiro. You can tell it's hardly been used by the lack of even a single scratch on it. Alright, oh wait, what's this?
These are your attendants' lockers, huh? Let's hurry up and examine them, sir. Oh, no.
Why must men always be so rude? Besides, who exactly gave you permission to search through the attendants' lockers? Wait, detective! It would be uncouth of us to look in a woman's locker without her permission.
Yeah, I guess so. Plus, I feel this murderous draft and I can sense a whip not far behind.
Alright, I think now that... No, never mind. What are inside these boxes?
Oh, those are some souvenirs I bought in Virginia. There's so many. There's even a second box. Yeah, well, yes, I find that folk art from around the world does great things for my creativity.
Your suitcases certainly could have done with a whole less of your creativity. Okay, now we can talk with you. She looks remorseful about something. There's always something hidden in the trash. Yes, always. Why did you lie about receiving the captain's permission like that?
Because I didn't think I would be able to get his permission.
What do you mean?
The captain, he only has ears for Cammy.
I spoke with the captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to be rather taken with Miss Meele.
Yes, and on top of that, I had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I want to make amends.
In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all charges.
Really?
Well, that's not completely true. I still think he did it.
You were able to prove your innocence? Oh, thank goodness.
What, is nobody listening to me? The one with the whip? Miss Teneiro, is it? There's one more thing I'd like to ask you. You were in the in-flight shop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please answer honestly. And remember, we are thousands of feet in the air.
No, we're not. We're on the ground.
Oh, right. Shit. Crap. Okay, well, there goes not swearing in this stream. Close enough. Oh, that reminds me, I was right. The original localization used I Fly, not Go-Yo. Go-Yo was the Japanese name of the airline. I wonder why they changed it, then. And why were you there?
Well,
Why this sudden hesitation? Franziska seems to have struck a nerve. But I Fly was apparently too close to a real-world Russian airline, so they changed it back to Go-Yo, which is more of a parody of, if I recall correctly, a Hokkaido airline. Oh, that makes sense. Excuse me.
all I did was go to check on our shop like I always do.
You're saying it was for work, then?
Yes, I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reason to go there otherwise.
After your visit to the shop, you paid a visit to this room, correct?
Yes, I came back to freshen up and adjust my makeup. I'm sorry, there isn't much else to tell.
I'm still suspicious. Why are you sweating? Mr. Teneiro seems to have no reason other than duty to go to the shop. Is that all there is to it? Maybe we should ask her about that thing. Yes, why was there one of your personal suitcases with a body inside? You could please take a look at this for me, Mr. Teneiro.
Oh, that suitcase.
Yes, about this suitcase. You're the one who designed it, correct? I think I figured something else about it. This suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it?
There's nothing you won't find out eventually, is there?
Won't you please tell me more about this suitcase?
Yes, I was interested in seeing how the suitcases I had designed were selling. I know that as a service professional I'm not supposed to care. But I really wanted to know.
Bad news.
And I was glad to see that it was the last one there.
The last one there?
Oh, so she doesn't know.
Wait! If it was... Wait. So, where'd the second one come from? Wait. So you're saying, Mr. Teneiro, that the suitcase in question was the last one?
They're just so popular, they're practically flying off the shelves.
Your eye is twitching again. That's not exactly the impression I got.
The one in the shop is most definitely the last one.
Well, we're currently looking at that suitcase.
Really? Then I guess we sold out of them. Thank you very much for taking the last one.
I didn't say anything about buying it.
Then say you'll buy it.
I'm sorry, I can't.
But I think I did go great with your complexion, Mr. Edgeworth. It really suits you. I guarantee it personally as a service professional.
You seem very personally offended by this. Franziska will whip her thousands of feet in the air. Yeah. Well, that is, how should I put this? It's hideous.
What?
Maybe that was a bit too direct. Moving on, my issue with the suitcase isn't the design, it's the number of them remaining.
Remaining?
There were 2 suitcases in the in-flight shop when I was investigating it.
2, but that's impossible. I'm sure there was only 1.
Looks like her story has generated quite the contradiction.
When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only 1 suitcase left.
Something is amiss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency? What? By the way, Miss Teneiro, what is one of those suitcases doing here?
That's...
I thought you said there was only 1 left.
That one is, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now.
She's used it for a long time? I think not. Miss Teneiro, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't lie to me.
Excuse me!
I don't believe for even 1 second that you've used this for a very long time. What proves that this hasn't been used?
It still has the fucking price tag on it.
Yeah, it has the price tag. Obviously, tell me, Miss Teneiro, is it also you have it to keep the price tag pristine on your suitcase? What is the meaning of this? Why would you lie about a suitcase? Despite having faith in her design sense, sales numbers made her cry bitter tears. Truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. She killed the man to drum up business for her suitcase line somehow. I hope that's not what it is. Miss Teneiro, I think I understand. I know what you are trying to hide. Now then, this suitcase was originally in... Oh yeah, hi Gail Luviano. Nice to see you. We're in the middle of interrogating this flight attendant. The suitcase was originally in...
The flight shop?
Yeah, I think so. Seeing as how the price tag is still on the suitcase, one can only assume it's out on the floor for sale in the shop. The person who bought this suitcase was...
Herself?
I guess so. It was you, wasn't it, Miss Teneiro? I hate to say this, but the suitcase that you designed, it hasn't sold very well, has it? You saw how poorly this design that you poured your heart into was selling, and were deeply hurt. That's why you wanted to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself. Isn't that right? This is the dumbest kind of money laundering. Then the reason you went to the shop and came back here was...
Sorry. All I really have is my job. I was overjoyed when my design was chosen. Sorry. I thought that maybe I'd finally accomplish something.
But the suitcases didn't sell.
It's because of the design, isn't it? All because it says, you put it, hideous.
Can't say they chose a great place in which to sell them either.
We weren't selling a single one, and they were just sitting there collecting dust. I felt so bad seeing them there, day in and day out. So I decided to buy one for every flight I worked.
You buy one every single time you work a flight? How much are they paying you? Oh, also, Croak just beat the case in his playthrough. Oh, great. Cool. Congratulations. And God, that was longer than I remembered. Oh, great. So we're probably not going to finish this today.
God damn it. Okay.
I see. So in order to keep your resolution, you went and bought one today as well.
Yes, and here's my receipt for that purchase.
This receipt is clearly timestamped 5:40 a.m.
Truth is, there's still a bunch of them left unsold. I'm planning to scrap the remaining ones at the end of this flight.
Miss Teneiro, where are these other suitcases?
They should all be down in the cargo hold.
And the suitcase the killer used could very well have come from the cargo hold.
Mr. Edgeworth, You don't think the killer used one of my suitcases to...
Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body. Well, no one else was using it for anything.
The suitcases were meant to be faithful partners to our passengers' on their trips. That's all I ever wished for them to be.
Miss Teneiro, is there any other way to get to the cargo hold other than the elevator?
The only way is through that door there.
And what about security?
The door has no special lock installed because... just to enter this room, you need a special keycard that only crew members have access to.
Which means that the culprit is someone who can enter this room, eliminating the passengers and leaving only crew members as potential suspects.
I can't believe it.
Hold it! Yes, Franziska. Going on these wild goose chases, you're a disgrace to the Von Karma name! What do you mean by that? The suitcase came from the cargo hold. That fact alone tells the whole story. Yes, which is why I said the culprit must have been a crew member who used a keycard. Miles Edgeworth! You're proposing that the killer rode the elevator from the cargo hold, correct? Yes, that's the only realistic possibility. That other attendant, Miss Meele, I asked her earlier and she had this to say. Franziska got information out of Miss Meele. Gotta admit, I really feel for Teneiro here. I get caring about something you made and being hurt at others' treatment of it. Yeah, I feel that too. But I mean, the suitcase really did look terrible. I mean, what was she thinking, honestly? Franziska got information out of Miss Meele. In order to make the elevator go down to the cargo hold, a different keycard is required. A different one? Yes, and the only person who holds that particular card is you, Miss Rhoda Teneiro, and only you. Wait, you're ahead of us. Why do you think I booted the game back up? Yeah, that makes sense. You know, it makes sense to want to stay ahead of the stream. Also, that was very soon that we recently that we said that, so we seem to be synced up pretty well.
Behind by like 30 seconds to a minute.
That's good. That's good. That's
and
reasonable. Of course. Did you know that Universal owns Archie, Gumby, Rocky, and Bullwinkle, Fat Albert, VeggieTales, Little Lulu, Little Audrey, Frosty the Snowman, Where's Waldo, and He-Man? No, can't say I did know that. What does that have to do with any of this?
Why does this keep buffering? Okay.
What? Is this true, Miss Teneiro?
Yes, I keep that key card in my locker at all times.
Could you please show us that card right now?
Yes, hold on. I don't believe it.
What's wrong?
The key card. It's gone.
Ha ha ha, very clever. Pretending that your card was stolen when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us. You've really thought this through.
Wait, it's not like that.
You can tell us all about what it's like down at the station. Officer, arrest this woman. Yes, ma'am. What? Okay. Alright.
What?
So is it really her? I don't know. It might be Cammy. That's the only other person I can think it could be at this point. What's wrong? There's disbelief written all over your face. Franziska, I know that you are the lead investigator on this case, however... Hold it! Don't even think about wasting any more of my time. You know the rules as well as I do. A full acquittal is not what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other prosecutor. Evidence speaks louder than words. Even if this isn't a courtroom, that basic tenet still applies. I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do, Miles Edgeworth? I intend to do likewise. To be continued.
Ugh.
Do you want to stop there?
Yeah.
All right, okay. That'll be it for now. Ladder decisive evidence. Okay.